Coming out with it, it's Stanley. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Offense getting set for first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wilson will throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Keefe. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Offense set on first down. They'll give it to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The lone back's got it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game. being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes a catch. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. At the 45, on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
First down to start the drive after the break. The handoff to Johnson. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll leave it with the lone back.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's got his man. Stopped after making the catch. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds, new set of downs for this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run.
Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 18 sets a kickoff.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And that one's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on third and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Wilson to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
And your Utah Utes will take over 1st and 10.
Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down to...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Snagged in the middle. It's Keefe. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
14. And your Utah Utes will take over. First and 10.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wilson will throw, feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Running the daylight from inside his 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Iowa.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
Trying play action. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. To the air, it's Rising. He unleashes a long one. And that pass intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot. Day. Having 2 interceptions already, I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep point.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game.
Touchdown, Iowa! And the route is on. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Utah, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Parks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
1st and 10.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. On the move at the 30. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Iowa 28, Utah 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Let's go! Going up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Wants to throw. It's McNamara. Makes the grab over the middle. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Here we go. Looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You're powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they swarm him under.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the...
Off he goes! Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the stomping has commenced. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got